Well, welcome. It's so great to be here. I know you all know who I am, and I want to say especially happy Father's Day to all the fathers who are here today and those who are out celebrating and doing whatever fathers do, camping, hunting, fishing. Who knows what they do these days? Build houses. Crazy people. I wanted to start today with a reading for the fathers. It's called Today is for the Fathers. It is for the grandfathers, uncles, brothers, friends, cousins, and sons. For the most important man in anyone's life, the one who gave us life. Here's to you, dads who play endless games of go fish with their kids and always let them win. And those who always played to win every time, thinking that their children would go stronger through defeat. This is for the fathers who worked in the fields and factories, taught in classrooms, or sat in office cubicles 8 hours long or more a day. Here's to those who performed life-saving surgery and those who drove their truck through long days and nights. Here's to those who loved every minute of their labor and to those who only worked so their families could survive. To the sleepless dads who have waited in silent fear that their babies wouldn't make it through the night, or their teenagers arrive home safely after their first day driving. Those who lost children and those who found them in different ways. Here's to tears not shed and hugs not given for fear of appearing weak. Here's to dads who build with a hammer and a saw, and those who wouldn't know how. The fathers who are afraid of spiders and yet can slay the great dragons of the fear of his little ones. The fathers who tried and to the fathers who didn't. The fathers who gave us life and to the fathers who walked away. And those who stayed long past the life of their marriage to give something to the children. The fathers who hurt because their children have been kept from them, and those who are both father and mother. Here's to the stay-at-home dads and to the stay-away dads, the ones we wanted but never knew. The helpless, hurting father, and the brave and strong one too. And for all the ways of fatherhood, here's to you. I love that, because it's tricky business when it's Father's Day to honor all of the fathers and celebrate all of the great dads, knowing that some of us didn't come from great dads or didn't even have a dad at all. And so even though we all have a father, we all have different experiences of that father. Some of us have wonderful, wonderful memories, and others never even knew our father at all. And most of us are somewhere in between. But I want to honor the fathers here today, and all of us, for our fathers, because no matter what our experience was, directly or indirectly, our fathers have provided us an opportunity to make choices for our life. And somehow, we've all made choices that culminated up to this moment of time that we can come together here. Hi, welcome. And happy Father's Day to you.
Thank you.
And it's really amazing. It's really amazing that no matter what our experience of our father was, that we have come here through all of our life to this moment in time to remember who we are. Because that's what we do here at the Oneness Center. We remember who we are. We can embrace ourselves, or learn how to embrace ourselves, and come here and celebrate the truth of who we are. You know, what we teach here is that there's one God, one life, one love, one heart, one whatever name you want to call it. I call it God. It is good. And that one is expressing in and through and as each one of us, individualized in us and as us. So even though we have a different expression in this world, we are from the same source. There is an aspect of us that has never been harmed by any judgment we've made about ourselves. There's an aspect of us that has never been touched by anything that has ever happened to us. There is an aspect of us that is so innocent and whole and perfect that when I touch it, when I get a glimpse of it, I smile, I feel good, for I know that that is truly me, who I am. Have you ever felt that? No matter where you are in life, there's a part of you that's so perfect, whole, and complete. And that's what I call our essential self. It's the essence of who we are. It's the God self that is giving us life, that is incarnate in us, that is individualized as us. That self has never, ever been harmed. Never. No matter what father we had, no matter what mother we had, no matter what life we've lived. And that's the aspect, that's the self that I'm talking about, that we can embrace. That we can embrace. Because when we embrace that aspect of ourselves, then anything unlike that can fall away, or anything that doesn't serve us. When we embrace the love, the truth, the peace, the joy that we truly are, then that can just be released from our thought of who we are. You see, today I'm talking about self-embrace and embracing our true self. And why would I talk about that? What's the purpose of embracing ourselves? What's the purpose of embracing who we truly are? Does anyone know? It's
acknowledgement.
Acknowledgement. Yeah. Of who we are. That maybe you don't feel this, but I feel this within me. There is an authentic self-expression that I know that when I'm living it, everything is falling into place. I'm passionate about what I'm doing. I'm joyful about what I'm doing. I love every aspect of life, and I can see the wholeness and oneness because it's all falling into place. When I live that self that wants to express, that only can express how I express, there's a burning, burning, authentic expression. But somehow, I'm letting it out now, but somehow along the way, it got stifled. It got covered up. Any of you feel that? And I didn't know how to get back to it. How do I get back to living that which is truly me, that gives me and brings me and energizes the life within me? Because what happens is, though I have this, I also have created a false image about myself. And I will admit I've created false images about other people as well. That even though that we have this essential part that wants to express, that is life expressing, we've developed, or I've developed, and I'm sure maybe you can relate, what I call a two-dimensional being, which isn't me. It's what I project myself to be. because we're human and spiritual. There's a false idea that I think I am sometimes. Sometimes I define myself by the roles I play. Or I define myself by what I did or didn't do in life. That false sense of me is that part of me that contains the judge, that judges what I do and what I don't do, and judges what other people do and don't do.